Walls down like when them Fetty boys ran in both our cribs. Too bad they ain't know we bought the one next door, cause that's the one they missed.
We had this over here, y'all went to the wrong house. Some went to, you said, well, we gonna show you how wrong we are. Don't play with the feds, bro. Cause you gotta realize this. They got a lot of time.
So we're talking about them finding secret tunnels under Diddy's home.
Did Diddy's son just accidentally snitch on his own dad? Just when we thought the drama surrounding Diddy was finally calming down, his son Christian decided to stir things up again. He dropped a diss track aimed at those going after his dad, including none other than 50 Cent. Now, a lot of people were initially willing to cut Christian some slack when his involvement in Diddy's alleged crimes came to light, mainly because they thought he was just dragged into it by his father. But it seems like Christian might actually be just as shady as Diddy himself. The worst part is that Christian ended up snitching on Diddy and accidentally revealed where the evidence of his dad's crimes is hidden. It's like he saw Kendrick and Drake beefing and wanted to jump in, but instead of just throwing shots, he gave the feds exactly what they needed.
Walls down like when them Fetty boys ran in both our cribs. Too bad they ain't know we bought the one next door, cause that's the one they missed.
As we all know, 50 Cent has been taking shots at Diddy for ages, and he's not shy about going after anyone who sides with Diddy either. Let's start with when Cassie filed her lawsuit against Diddy and exposed him for essaying her and making her sleep with male sex workers. 50 wasted no time in sending out his support for her. He put up a post dragging Diddy for filth after he settled Cassie's lawsuit within 24 hours. In a post that's now deleted, he basically hinted that Diddy's got more problems heading his way. In the caption, 50 Cent said, "LOL, he paid that money real quick. Should have done that before the sharks smelled blood in the water. And here they come. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, every woman he put his hand on." 50 followed it up by announcing he was going to do a documentary on Diddy and bring out the truth about everything that Diddy's been doing, as well as the people who have protected and helped him to carry out these crazy acts. He reposted an article about him developing a documentary about Diddy and captioned it, "I thought Diddy was a billionaire music mogul. If he's smart, he will file bankruptcy now. Anyone with real money knows why I'm saying this. I'm the best producer for the job, guys. Here come the receipts." Fast forward to when Homeland Security raided 2 of Diddy's homes in connection to SEX-TFK allegations. 50 wasted no time in getting on Instagram and clowning his foe. SHT just got real, 50 wrote in a now-deleted Instagram post. The feds in all the cribs? Damn, they got the kids in cuffs. In another post, 50 Cent said there was no way Diddy was coming back from this. Now it's not Diddy do it, it's Diddy done. 50 wrote. They don't come like that unless they got a case. Also, in one of his recent Instagram posts, 50 threw shade at Diddy with a video captioned, "Yo, this is fun to me. I had to share this. It made me laugh." The clip allegedly shows Diddy sliding into 50's DMs, starting off with a cringy "Hello Daddy," followed by a late-night invite for a drink. But when 50 points out the ungodly hour, Diddy persists with the invitation, only to get dissed for his association with Ciroc, the vodka brand he's been repping forever. Then it gets even juicier. Diddy promises a shopping spree the next day, trying to lure the person over, but they ain't having it. They're all like, "I'm good with my own cash." And just when Diddy's desperate enough to throw in a music video offer, the reply is savage. "LOL, last time you had a hit I was in high school. I'm good." And to top it off, they send over a meme of 50 Cent from Entourage, speeding away in his car and laughing his head off. Anyway, trolling or not, some are still getting a good laugh out of it, while others are starting to feel like the joke's getting a bit old and tired. But even if people are rolling their eyes, they'd still take 50's jabs over straight-up fake news any day. 50 also recently stirred up quite the controversy with a social media post that had folks questioning if he was crossing the line. He shared this news report claiming Diddy was supposedly in a sex relationship with actor Reginald VelJohnson. Yeah, you heard that right. Apparently, some comedian spilled the beans on a podcast, alleging he saw some wild stuff go down at one of Puffy's parties.
I'm just hearing like, like all the I'm like, oh, somebody wearing this out on Crip. So I go busting the door. I said, up. I see Carl's Winslow. I'm like, oh, 6-0. Like, this is crazy.
But despite 50 Cent keeping up his trolling spree on Diddy, which doesn't seem like he's gonna let up anytime soon, even if Diddy ends up in the slammer, 50's probably still gonna keep the jokes rolling. Diddy, on the other hand, has mostly kept his cool and ignored 50's jabs. But Christian, his youngest son, apparently couldn't handle it anymore. He dropped a diss track called Pick a Side, where he went off on 50 Cent and even threatened his life. Now, if you all remember, Christian was in some serious hot water a while back when his name popped up in a lawsuit filed against Diddy by record producer Lil Rod. Lil Rod claimed he saw Christian, Diddy, and Diddy's other son, Justin Combs, SAing a woman. This wasn't just a minor allegation. It was a big deal that put Christian right in the middle of the drama. A few months after that, things took another wild turn. The feds unexpectedly raided Diddy's home, looking for potential evidence. During the raid, both Christian and Justin were handcuffed and thrown into the back of a police vehicle. As if that wasn't enough, a woman named Grace O'Marquez came forward with her own accusations against Christian. According to her lawsuit, she worked as a crew member and bartender on a yacht that Sean Combs and his family had leased in December 2022. The trip was supposed to be a wholesome family vacation, but according to the lawsuit, it quickly turned into a hedonistic environment with suspected sex workers and celebrities frequently brought aboard. O'Marquez's account of the events on the yacht is pretty disturbing. She claimed that in the early hours of December 28th, Christian pressured her to drink a shot of tequila. Shortly after, he allegedly SA'd her. O'Marquez believes that the tequila, which Christian had brought onto the yacht, might have been laced with. The lawsuit paints a vivid picture of what happened. O'Marquez describes how the atmosphere on the yacht was anything but wholesome, with a lot of shady activities going on. She was working as a bartender, trying to do her job, when Christian started pressuring her to take a shot. There's even an audio recording from a makeshift recording studio on the yacht that backs up her story. According to a partial transcript included in the lawsuit, O'Marquez was heard asking Christian, "Are you me?" To which he responded, "Take the shot." Things escalated quickly. O'Marquez claimed that Christian cornered her in a room and became physical and extremely aggressive. This alleged assault has serious implications, and although Diddy himself wasn't accused of SA in this particular lawsuit, he is still included in the allegations of liability and aiding and abetting. According to the lawsuit, Combs grabbed O'Marquez by the arm and tried to force himself on her, only stopping when another yacht employee entered the room. To make matters worse, this alleged A happened on the same night that Diddy supposedly SA'd Lil Rod. It's clear that Christian is following in his father's footsteps, and his latest move, dropping a diss track, just shows how out of touch he is with the gravity of the situation. In his diss track, Christian takes aim at those coming for his dad, including 50 Cent. He spits lines like, "Police raid the crib like they think we selling crack, but we out here selling tracks, multi-million-dollar plaques," and "Knock these doors down like them Fetty boys running both our cribs. Too bad they ain't know we bought the one next door, cause that's the one they missed." This is where Christian really messes up. By bragging about the feds missing evidence in the house next door, he essentially snitches on Diddy, revealing there's incriminating stuff in another property. When it comes to 50 Cent, Christian raps, "When all they had was 50 Cent who put this city on the map. Stop lying." But the real kicker is his line, "Pop's been hated on by many men and that's fine. They gon' try to stop these M's and they gon' die trying." Here he's referencing 50 Cent's Many Men and the album Get Rich or Die Trying, trying to throw shade, but it just comes off as weak. Unsurprisingly, nobody took this diss track seriously. 50 Cent, always quick with the comebacks, wasted no time trolling Christian. He sarcastically said, "I feel so threatened by the things Christian is saying on his record. I'm afraid for my life. Please don't hurt me, guys. I never mentioned or posted anything about Puffy's kids because Keef D said he K-worded Tupac. LOL." In another post, 50 added, "I really don't understand why they want to women. If she can't remember how good it was the next morning, how do you connect?" He even mocked a part of Christian's song where he told 50 to suck his woods, captioning it, "Damn, Christian Combs, is that what you told Grace O'Marquez on that boat, huh? Gave her the puffy juice with that special sauce in it? LOL, boy oh boy, bad boy for life." As if things couldn't get messier, 50 Cent posted a clip of the song again, highlighting the part where Christian basically confesses to hiding evidence about Diddy's shady behavior in the house next door. He wrote, "Now why would you say some like this when you know the feds are investigating? Is you stupid or is you dumb? LOL." Now, while it might look like 50 Cent was just doing his usual trolling, a lot of folks, including Gene Deal, believe Christian is really out of his depth here. Gene Deal straight up thinks Christian is making a huge mistake by going after 50 Cent. According to him, 50 is the last person Christian should be messing with.
I don't know if he need that type of attention or he want that type of attention. Evidently he do, but 50 is the wrong dude that you want to do that type of attention, get that kind of attention from, bro.
In that line where Christian brags about the feds missing evidence in the house next door, Gene Deal thinks Christian was just capping, trying to get some attention.
Yeah, I think he was just I don't believe he bought the house next door. If anything or any name that had to do with Bad Boy, the federal government gonna run that. They know all the properties Diddy have.
But even if he was just bluffing, Gene Deal points out that it was still a really dumb move to tease the feds like that. It's almost like he's daring them to come back and look harder.
We had this over here, y'all went to the wrong house. Some went to, he said, well, we're gonna show you how wrong we are. Don't play with the feds, bro. Cause you gotta realize this. They got a lot of time.
Some people are even saying that Christian's dumb diss track might be the reason why an incriminating video of Diddy hurting Cassie got leaked. Let's dive into that a bit. I have to say, though, that this video is very, very disturbing. So, the final blow comes from a 2016 surveillance video that CNN has exclusively obtained. The video shows Diddy grabbing, shoving, dragging, and kicking his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. In the video, Ventura exits a hotel room and walks to a bank of elevators. Combs, holding a towel around his waist, runs down a hall after Ventura. He grabs her by the back of the neck and throws her to the floor. Still holding his towel closed with one hand, he then turns to kick her. The video shows.
Appears to corroborate some of the allegations of against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs assaulting his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura.
As Ventura is on the ground, Combs retrieves a purse and suitcase from the floor near the elevators. He turns around and kicks Ventura again as she lies motionless on the floor. About 4 seconds transpire between the two kicks, according to the video. He then briefly drags Ventura by her sweatshirt toward a room before walking away.
A lawsuit filed by Ventura in November last year and settled the next day referenced actions that seem to match those seen in this video.
Ventura is then seen slowly standing up. She gathers items from the floor and moves to pick up a phone on the hallway wall near the elevators. Combs, still in a towel and socks, returns. A mirror directly across from the security camera shows Combs appearing to shove Ventura. Seconds later, he sits down on a chair, grabs an object off a table, and forcefully throws it toward Ventura.
Ventura is seen picking up a hotel phone. Combs seems to walk back to the hotel room, then returns and appears to shove her in a corner. Moments later, he can be seen throwing an object in her direction.
Combs is seen walking away, then turns toward Ventura once again when an elevator door opens and someone appears to exit. Now, this altercation matches allegations in the now settled federal lawsuit filed by Ventura in November. According to Ventura's complaint, which cited the altercation as occurring around March 2016, Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Ms. Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye. After Combs fell asleep, Ventura attempted to leave the hotel room, but he woke up and followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her, the complaint said. He grabbed at her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her, causing glass to crash around them as she ran to the elevator to escape, the complaint alleged. After Ventura got in the elevator, her complaint states that she took a cab to her apartment. Upon realizing that her running away would cause Mr. Combs to be even angrier with her and completely stuck in his vicious cycle of Ms. Ventura returned to the hotel with the intention of apologizing for running away from her. the complaint claims. When she returned, hotel security staff urged her to get back into a cab and go to her apartment, suggesting that they had seen the security footage showing Mr. Combs beating Ms. Ventura and throwing glass at her in the hotel hallway. The complaint alleges Combs paid the Intercontinental Century City $50,000 for the hallway security footage. And as we all know, this is one of a number of allegations made in the November lawsuit in which Ventura claimed she was R-worded in 2018 and subjected to years of repeated physical and other by Combs. Now, at first, Cassie refused to make a comment, but she finally shared a heartfelt statement saying, "Thank you for all of the love and support from my family, friends, strangers, and those I have yet to meet. The outpouring of love has created a place for my younger self to settle and feel safe now. But this is only the beginning. Domestic violence is the issue. It broke me down to someone I never thought I would become. With a lot of hard work, I am better today, but I will always be recovering from my past." She continued, saying, "Thank you to everyone that has taken the time to take this matter seriously. My only ask is that everyone open your heart to believing victims the first time. It takes a lot of heart to tell the truth out of a situation that you were powerless in. I offer my hand to those that are still living in fear. Reach out to your people. Don't cut them off. No one should carry this weight alone. This healing journey is never ending, but this support means everything to me. Thank you." Her attorney Douglas H. Wigdor also had this to say. The gut-wrenching video has only further confirmed the disturbing and predatory behavior of Mr. Combs. Words cannot express the courage and fortitude that Ms. Ventura has shown in coming forward to bring this to light. And as for Diddy, well, he had this to say.
"But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry."
And as you can guess, the internet went absolutely wild the moment the video dropped. One person said, "I stood with Cassie before seeing her proof, but I absolutely am baffled in what I just watched. Diddy, punching her in the head, throwing her to the floor, kicking her, dragging her. This is why you should believe victims when they speak. Everyone ain't lying." This person also chimed in, saying, "Y'all saying Cassie stayed with Diddy after all this. This man is a billionaire who also had somebody K-worded and who had another popular rapper car blew up. He would have K-worded her. Probably K-worded Kim Porter. Even some celebrities jumped in on the action, starting with 50 Cent saying, 'Now I'm sure Puffy didn't do it. He is innocent. This proves nothing. This is what his lawyers are gonna say. God help us all.' D.L. Hewley also reacted to the video, saying, 'It's over, as it should be. Don't attack me with that bringing a black man down either. If that's your stance on this, we're not the same.' And if that wasn't enough, there are rumors floating around about an underground tunnel being found in Diddy's mansion. So, back in March, the feds raided 2 of Diddy's properties as part of an investigation into an alleged SEX-TFK ring, with Diddy supposedly being the ringleader. As you'd expect, Diddy denied all the charges and allegations. But now it turns out that his $40 million house in LA has an underground water tunnel. The discovery of these tunnels under Diddy's mansion is eerily similar to other underground networks found beneath historic estates, like the Playboy Mansion. Interestingly, the Playboy Mansion is just an 8-minute walk from Diddy's place, and there's speculation that these tunnels could be connected, serving as a hidden transportation system for the rich and famous, say, like his buddy Jay-Z. Imagine a secret underground highway linking these 2 iconic estates, allowing celebrities to move discreetly between them. And given what we know about Diddy now, just imagine the horrors that might have taken place in these tunnels. It seems Christian is clearly trying to act all tough like he's from the streets, but he's nothing but a little rich kid who has no idea how the streets work for real. People are saying he's much better off talking to a lawyer about his SA lawsuit instead of trying to fight everybody in 50 Cent.